Hello, YouTubers. Hello, hello, hello. Landed on my page. When my page done found its way in front of you. So hello, hello. I am actually today is Saturday morning, and I am actually doing the question of the day for Tuesday, March the 12th, I believe it is. Yes, I'm behind, but I'm determined to catch up. I haven't been doing the question of the day every day like I should, or like it was intended in the closed Facebook group that I belong to. But you know what? Life happens. And I actually enjoy doing the question of the day. It's just that some days I just don't get it done. So the question I'm catching up on today, it is, um, what did I do as a child? What? That's a good question. It, I didn't write down no notes. So I will say that I had a not an adventurous childhood, but some of the things that I did as a child, my kids don't do, or many children just don't do. And some of the things I know for a fact that many kids just don't do anymore, and that is play outside. And I have children that's guilty of this, and that is having a cell phone and not going outside and playing. I'm dealing with that right now. Yeah, the other day, which my children, this is their second time having a phone. The first time they had a phone, it was about 2.5 years ago. No, it was over 3 years ago. But they lost it. So, they just got each of them just got a cell phone. So, with them having a cell phone, they don't really go, my kids do not go outside and play. So, I see myself having to take the cell phone from them because this has just got to change. I got to make a change because I tell my kids, I said back in the day when I was a kid, you know, my mama would tell us, go outside. She'd make me go outside and then tell me come back in before the street lights come on. Kids these days, they don't know nothing about that. They don't. And like last summer, it's 2019 now. Last summer, I do remember I was the man. I told my kids, I said, no. They had to get out the house. I told them, we don't have a pool. And we didn't have access to an actual pool. I mean, we could have went, but I was at work. So what I did was I told my kids, I said, no, you have to go to the park. I made them go to the park. They did not want to go. And then also, I guess because it get hot here in Vegas. But at the park, there's a splash park. So there was a place for them to get wet. But no, kids are not doing what we did back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I'm talking about the 70s and the 80s. That's when I was a kid. So the question of the day was or is, for Tuesday, March the 12th, what did I do as a child? What did I do to have fun as a child? Now I know my mother, she sent us to camp. Majority of my childhood, I went to camp pretty much I think the first time when I went to camp, I was probably about 6 or 7. And I went to camp all the way up until I was about 15. Yes. We went to this camp in Michigan because I'm originally from Flint, Michigan. And there was this camp called Camp Cope Neconic. And it was adventurous. And you learned a lot of outdoor skills. And I realized that's when I didn't too much care for the outdoors. But I still participated. We went to camp. We would be at camp for like a week. So as I began to have children, my twins, I sent my twins to camp every year up until they was about 12. But now they don't know nothing about camp. That's weird. It is just so different, you know. Um, but what did I do as a kid? Many times I also played outside. Like I said, the kids nowadays, they're not playing outside as often as they could, or as often as they should. But I know, in my hometown back in Flint, Michigan, I actually stopped letting my kids go outside and play because of all the violence that was going around. There's just so much violence. But now my kids have no excuse for not going outside except for that cell phone. Now, one person I know for sure, oh, my son, he is attached to the cell phone. Yes. So I had to take his cell phone from him because it was just irritating me that that's his whole world, his cell phone. So I took his cell phone from him. I've taken it from him a couple of times and he found it both times. Yes, I ain't hide it that well. So, but what did I do as a child growing up? We didn't travel that often. I think about it. To have fun, we didn't travel that often. Um, I can remember, I know one major trip we did take, and that was to Disney in California. I went there when I was about 6. So I don't remember everything, but I do remember going. Um, we didn't, no, we didn't travel that often. I don't remember traveling that often. We didn't go that many places. We went to Texas. Other than that, what did I do as a child to have fun? I rode my bike a lot. I did. I remember always riding my bike, but now you can't get me to get on the bike. If I got on the bike, it will be adventures because they said once you ride a bike or once you learn how to ride a bike, you never forget. So that will be interesting. But what did I do as a child to have fun? Um, went outside and played, which, like I said, kids aren't doing that often now. Um, I went to camp. I grew up at camp. Other than that, I didn't play that many board games. Board games were, it depends. They got boring. Some games, you play a board game and it go on and on and on. And I'm like, when this game go end? So I didn't play that many board games. But I love riding my bike. My mom always told me to don't go too far, So, you know what? I didn't go too far. Stayed in the neighborhood, rode my bike. And what else did I do for fun? Um, Stayed at camp. I guess that's it. That's all I can remember. Nah, what did I do for fun? Rode my bike, went outside and played, which nowadays, I wish the kids nowadays would go outside more often, but they don't. And I think it's because we have cell phones now, and we have social media, and we have all these different handheld games. That's what's keeping kids away from going outside more often. So, with that being said, I just hope everyone have an awesome day, and I have to figure out the question of the day for the other days that I'm far behind on. But you know what? I'm determined to get them done. So right now, I'm actually on my lunch here at work, and it's a beautiful day out here in Vegas. So I'm shooting this video here in the fabulous, lovely city of Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys, it is beautiful. At first I was going to shoot the video inside my job, but I have to whisper. And I'm not good at whispering. I'm not. Even in casual conversation, I'm just not good at whispering. So, with that being said, I'm going to move right along and go figure out what the question of the day is for the next day that I missed so that I can catch up. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. I'm enjoying my day here at work. Even though I have to do 12 hours, the hours go by so fast because I'm taking selfies. So I hope everyone is having a